It's time for the first ever episode of Land Design Review by me, Mel. We're actually going to go over here and look at the Firewise Demonstration Garden of Montana City. There are a lot of people on the internet who feel like they have the right, the privilege, the audacity to talk about horrible things and to be horrible people. So I'd rather talk about plants and why they're cool and also why places get poorly designed so that they get used or don't get used and who they're useful for. The criteria that I'm looking for is design. Does it look nice? Sustainability. Does it actually help the planet? And forageability. Who's able to eat this stuff? Forageability is especially important to me when we're surrounded by the worst monocrop ever, which is turf grass, when we could be surrounded by prairie. That being said, not all grasses are bad. In fact, these are probably wildland grasses or native grasses, um, which is good. And it feeds a lot of people. They've usually got some sort of rice or other kind of seed that's edible by pollinators and birds. That's going to be its own video. Don't you worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. So for design, they've clearly got a design here with little pockets of plants. They're using native plants. They're using this metal edging, which just lasts a long time. It's good for durability. And I really like the contrast of the two different types of rocks. So I'd give it B class. So you might be wondering why I'm giving it a B class, and it's because with all of these rocks in Montana, you're going to end up with a lot of weeds if you don't put preventative measures down like this garden barrier right there. So, abiding by my own rules, the design is really nice, but then we end up with a whole bunch of random weeds that come poking through, or you have to use a lot of things that lead to microplastics like garden weed, barrier, those kinds of things. Things that are often petroleum based, like weed barrier. You can get corn based weed barrier, but it's fairly expensive and hard, adds additional resource cost to the project that you're trying to do to improve the soil. And ultimately, you're not improving the soil, especially in Montana, because where there's no vegetation, you're not improving the soil. It's just nutrient loss. This is supremely pretty though. I would love it if there was a table somewhere. Gotta think about utility. My bad. There's a perfectly usable concrete table right here. So homey. It is my fault I didn't see it. Can someone tell me if this is ADA approved? Because I was in a wheelchair. It'd be pretty tough. Look at these peonies about to pop off.